Yep, good to go. Hey everyone, my name is Scott Howard. I'm a senior DevOps engineer with Leatrio, a consulting firm that focuses on DevOps and digital transformation. And today I'm going to be talking about partnering with Progress and how we can develop a healthy working relationship with generative AI. Now, the speed at which Gen AI is transforming our digital landscape is staggering. From writing code, debugging, authoring technical documents, it's refining how we do software development. And it's an exhilarating time, but this comes with critical questions that we ask ourselves. How much AI is too much? What role do I play when using AI to develop tech solutions? And how do I leverage AI without becoming overly dependent on it? These are questions I ask myself every day while I'm integrating tools like Windsurf, Copilot, ChatGPT into my workflows. But what I've found is that instead of resisting the change, I can reinforce these core principles: small batch delivery, thoughtful evaluation of outputs, and observability-driven development. First, small batch delivery. With AI making these large sweeping code changes, it can be really easy and it's really tempting, but it's risky. So small incremental changes make everything more manageable and more maintainable. So why is it important for small batch delivery? Why does it matter? Well, it's easier debugging. Smaller changes, fewer places for bugs to hide. Smoother rollbacks, reverting small changes are safer and less disruptive. And controlled evolution, the incremental updates, we can steer and evolve our systems. So how do we enforce small batch delivery? We set boundaries, focus tasks, specific functions, refactoring, and small features. And we commit regularly to keep our changes reviewable, testable, and aligned with our goals. Second, thoughtful evaluation. Fast doesn't always mean right. So it's imperative that we apply our judgment before deploying any AI-generated code. But what happens if we skip this thoughtful evaluation step? If we skip thoughtful evaluation, the code might work, but do we understand it enough to troubleshoot it? We get context drift. There's logic that may clash with our existing patterns, and we have missed opportunities to refine our prompts and deepen our understanding. So how do we enforce this evaluation? We guide the AI assistant and we treat it as a collaborator. We set clear intent and constraints, and better prompts lead to better outcomes. And we treat AI as a thought partner, not a source of truth. So, lastly, observability-driven development. Observability is a thing that's not just a nice to have, it's a necessity in our process. And with AI at the forefront right now, it's becoming more crucial than ever to be in the know and to ensure our applications remain transparent. So what's the cost of not doing observability? We have blind troubleshooting. Debugging becomes even more of guesswork. We have silent failures. The issues go undetected and they degrade user experience. And we have a lack of history where we lose the ability to trace our issues and learn from our past incidents. And how do we enforce this mindset of observability-driven development? Well, it's observability everywhere. We reveal how AI-generated code operates within our systems. And it enables us to tune our prompts accordingly. Is it ever acceptable to let Gen AI take the wheel? Yes. POCs, cold starts, and the ever so trendy vibe coding. So it opens the gates for developers to iterate faster and approaches one of the biggest challenges in software is getting started. So for POCs, we can accelerate our initial development. We use it for a speed booster. Our imperfections aren't necessarily showstoppers for future iterations, and we get fast feedback so we can detect and smash bugs early on in the process. So with cold starts, we can get to the important things faster. We bypass the mundane, and we get on to the important things. We can generate baseline test cases upfront and quickly, and we can generate that foundational repo and code structure upfront. Vibe coding, unleashing the power of AI. Now, we get to experiment freely. We can try a bunch of different things. We have a low-stakes learning environment where we can break things with less consequence and we can learn, and we get to have some fun and discover new possibilities and new technologies we may not have worked with. So how do we build better with AI? We deliver in small batches, evaluate thoughtfully, and observe relentlessly. These aren't AI survival tactics. These are core principles that existed prior to AI, and they're going to become even that much more important in the presence of AI. So let's build these reliable, these scalable, and these maintainable solutions at unprecedented speeds together. And this is the future, but it's up to us to shape it responsibly by adhering to our core principles. With that, thank you for listening, and see you in prod.